We begin this morning in Texas with the latest on the deadly mass shooting at an elementary school.
It was exactly a week ago today that the deadly shooting took place at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. 19 children and 2 teachers lost their lives that day. The first of the funerals is scheduled for today. President Biden visited with families in Texas over the weekend, and yesterday the president said he is committed to responding to gun violence any way he can.
I know that it makes no sense to be able to purchase something that can fire up to 300 rounds. Oh, I know I have to, but there's a Constitution. I can't dictate this stuff. I can do the things I've done, and any executive action I can take, I'll continue to take. But I can't outlaw a weapon. I can't, change the background check. I can't do that.
NBC News correspondent Liz McLaughlin joins us now from Uvalde, Texas. Liz, good morning to you. Let's begin with the community there. The memorial at the school continues to grow. The first of the funerals is today, and there are so many victims. The funerals are expected to stretch well into next month. What is the mood in the community right now?
So many hugs and tears, Joe, inside this town square where so many people have gathered to try to answer those big questions. Why did this happen to us? Why our small town? It's really been tough for people here, and I've been speaking with mental health volunteers who've been working with victims' families and just traumatized kids, community members, and they say this will be an especially tough week because there was a lot of confusion, a lot of shock last week, and now the reality is really setting in for this community. This happened, and this grave loss of 21 of their community members who will never walk through those doors at Robb Elementary again, who will never come to these local businesses or, these community members' houses. There's been lots of spontaneous uniting in song, prayer here in the town square. And I spoke with a faith leader. These faith leaders in this community have been called on to try to answer those big questions. Why this happened to us? What can I do now to try to address that hopelessness? He moved here, Daniel Myers, the pastor I spoke with 10 years ago from Phoenix, because his wife is from here, and she said nothing ever happens there. Let's move there for safety. And now he said he's eating his words. Let's listen to what that pastor had to say.
So I don't know what happened. I don't understand what happened. But the grief that we feel, this didn't hit home personally, but it did hit home because we're human. You're my sister, you're my brother, this is my community, this is where I live.
And hearts in this community are aching, but there's been a predominant message of unity and love right now as they try to just move forward and process all this trauma. Joe?
Liz, let's talk about the investigation. We know the Uvalde school police chief has come under fire for the way officers responded to the shooting. We know the Justice Department is investigating that response. So what's the latest on the chief? And 1 week in, where do things stand right now?
A lot of questions still, Joe. We haven't heard from local entities since that shooting last week. Haven't heard DPS on Friday, the Department of Public Safety, really giving some updates on the investigation is the last we've heard. So it's been a lot of silence and a lot of questions here. And the Department of Justice is actually just studying this. It's a critical incident review, so it's not a criminal investigation. No punitive action there. The hope is to improve best practices, to reflect on lessons learned to help future active shooter situations. But there was a delay in this case that really frustrated people, parents outside of the school, more than an hour until that gunman was confronted. And that call, according to DPS, was from the police chief, Arredondo, who, again, is under police protection. We haven't heard much from him. He was supposed to be sworn in today to city council. He was elected to city council a few weeks ago, but that meeting has been canceled, as they say, to pay respects to the families having funerals right now. But the mayor here, Don McLaughlin, says that there's nothing in the city charter that would keep him from taking that office, that he's not under criminal investigation as of now. Joe?
And Liz, what is the latest on legislative efforts? We know the president sounded very resolute that something must be done. We also know how hard it has been for Congress to pass gun legislation.
Absolutely. It's the timing isn't ideal because we're right before the midterms. So there's a lot of pressure on Republicans to be pro-gun. We've seen this before. It's really hard to find bipartisan resolute here, but Democrats have been optimistic that they can at least find some middle ground. There's been a lot of talk about red flag laws as the most likely laws to pass, or gun reform to pass, something that could affect the outcomes of this. Something like expanded background checks, not as much support, and something that wouldn't have helped in this case because at 18, he had no criminal background, no mental health record, the shooter. So a lot of focus for the Democrats have been on really raising that minimum age and really focusing on assault weapons, those high-capacity weapons. Here's what the president had to say.
Simply no rational basis for it in terms of about self-protection, hunting. And remember, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute. You couldn't buy a cannon when the Second Amendment was passed. You couldn't go out and purchase a lot of weapons.
And one of the crowd here when President Biden was in town screamed, "Do something." And he promised, "I will." Unfortunately, that political landscape will definitely make it tough for bipartisan support for substantial gun reform. Joe?
Liz McLaughlin in Uvalde. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.